go and send them to me for a play to
You're listening to the very 66th episode, live and uncensored on YouTube.
Live and uncensored.
I didn't even...
Shut up, Paulson. Now you can talk.
Yeah.
What are people listening to the very 66th episode of, Mikey?
Oh, I forgot.
Ah.
I'm working for a different podcast.
CCP, yeah, see?
No.
Mikey's fucking moonlighting. Is that it?
Yeah.
Moonlighting. You definitely flicked over to our cameras, yeah?
I did, yeah.
Just a bit of a lag.
Bit of a delay.
lag.
Mother
We should put
bitch.
an anti-lag on it.
What about us anyway? Coming back with our bullshit, huh?
Alright, I got a notification anyway.
Coming back with our bullshit to say that we're gone live?
Yep.
Nice.
So, I don't know.
Oh, man. I'm getting a mad ringing in my ear now. These
Welcome.
headphones are proper fucked.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome, no one. Oh, look, we have a comment.
Who's this Walsh unit fella commenting online?
How are everyone anyway?
All good, man. All good.
Glad to have you, Adam. Glad to have you. Our very first live listener in how long?
Glad you're back, lads.
Do you know how long
Glad you're
it's been?
back, Adam.
It's been at least very long.
It's been at least that long, like.
Yeah. It's been about that
It's been
long.
longer than I thought it would be.
Yeah. So I'm paying my bollocks from sitting around.
I know I'm coughing and making people nervous, but due to this whole lockdown shit, I had to change my vape oil shit.
Yeah.
And it's not agreeing with
Fucking
me.
you.
It's just fucking trying to fuck out of my throat.
Welcome
Had a good
along,
one.
Jamie. Happening.
What's the crack?
Watch the boys
D-Regan.
jumping back on the mic and Walshy wanting to be Russell.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
trying to keep it a bit socially distant in this bitch now tonight.
Yeah, do you know why I'm trying to be Russell? Because I brought no topics with me. So I said, look, where does the person with the least topics sit? And I was like, do you know what? I'll sit there. Thanks, Laura. Bye-bye, Ross. D. Reagan?
Dragon.
Dragons. Ragging like a dragon.
Laura Riley. Delighted you're back as well, Laura.
Happening, Christopher.
Steve Walsh, sup? Yeah, fucking. We can talk about Tiger King, can't we?
Yeah.
Did we not talk about Tiger King at all yet?
No, we haven't been here.
Isn't that fucking mad?
That is fucked.
Seems like Tiger King's been around for a while, like.
Or have we?
I don't think we have. I remember I lashed up a load of memes about him, alright?
Oh, yeah. No, it wasn't us, so was it?
You coming back with your bullshit?
That man, I swear to God, that fat bastard on the jet ski coming back with his bullshit. What was that scene about, like,
That was
in
very
it?
weird.
The way they had the Rocky theme tune and the fat fella flying around on the jet ski, I was like, why is the Rocky music playing here?
Hi, what about that last episode of Tiger King, though?
Oh,
That
no,
new-
new
Episode that they came out with, like,
I didn't watch that at all.
bullshit.
You turned me off it.
Fucking bullshit,
You
man.
did the whole thing with an iPhone, didn't you?
Huh? Yeah.
Oh,
He got
yeah.
onto Netflix and he was like, hey, I want to do another episode, a follow-up episode, blah, blah, blah. So, and your man's in quarantine, like. So he said, they sent me an iPhone and they told me to walk away. So it was like,
They sent him an iPhone.
yeah. Whoops.
Who is he? Just some random fella?
Yeah, I think he's one of the producers of the show or some shit like that.
Weird.
But yeah, it was very weirdly set up now. You think like, oh, they sent me an iPhone. Could they not have sent him proper fucking video equipment? Like,
Yeah.
but I don't know, did he send that iPhone around to all the people or something, like, because they were all just sitting home too, like.
Yeah.
It was literally just like, okay, now we're going to go to this fucking Egypt, and now we're going to go to that person, and now we're going to go to this person. And if you have any new information for us? No. It was fucking shit, man.
Yeah, a few people said it to me that it was just shocking bad,
Yeah.
so I didn't bother.
I turned it on and I was like, lovely, fucking another bit of Joe Exotic fix now, like, do you know what I mean? Just turned it on. I was about 13 seconds into it, I'd say, and I was looking, I was like, is this teen mom? Is this 16 and pregnant? What's this bullshit, like?
Just shit production, like.
But your man, what's his name? What's his name? The man with the
Jeff.
leather jacket. Jeff? Is it?
Name of Jeff, wasn't it?
He got a
Jeff
fucking,
Lowe.
he got a nanny anyway.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Flake.
Handy one?
Yeah,
He's a gas man, boy.
yeah.
He is
They were
a
like-
gas man.
Your man was like, so did you get your nanny? How's your nanny doing and all this? And he was like, have a look for yourself, and I'll put up a picture of her, like. And they were like,
Fuck's sake.
his missus that had the child, like, or, yeah, she would have had a child, yeah. And they were like, and what do you think of her? And she's like, oh, she's nice and all this.
Are they like doing three ways and shit?
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
We
it's
can
right.
only hope.
Go on, Jeff, you gas
Yeah.
cunt.
My name's Jeff.
His name
And-
is Jeff.
No way,
He's-
he wears all the biker gear.
Why?
Because the leather is easier for the fucking, when the cats are on his arms and shit like that, don't rip the arms off him.
Oh, yeah.
He said it's nothing to do with fashion, it's just because It's safer, like.
Wasn't he dressed like that when he came on the scene though?
Yeah.
Or did he have
All these
big cats?
Affliction fucking t-shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said how many did he say he has, Mikey? 60 of them or something?
70 odd, I think.
70 t-shirts,
He's
yeah.
boasting.
Did you see his babysitter?
Yeah. That's what we were on about a minute ago, yeah.
Mikey was busy.
Yeah. Sit down, Mikey. What are you doing?
Mikey's flat out over
Mikey's doing actions about what he do to the babysitter.
Yeah.
there. Running from camera to camera, hitting switches.
If you're wondering what that noise is, that's Mikey gyrating into the microphone.
Mikey doing air sex.
Carol Baskin do it there, that's...
What?
Did she murder her husband?
Carol.
That
killed-
fucking bitch, Carol Baskin.
fucking
Huh?
Carol fucking bitch.
She's the real reason we haven't been on in a few weeks.
Yeah, that's it. She caused everything.
She caused all this, and I know
everything
she
that's
did.
wrong in my life.
It's only a matter of time before I can prove it too.
No, that fucking expensive insurance premium I paid 2015. Carol
Carol
fucking Baskin.
Fucking bitch.
Little wanker.
That bitch. What a fucking steamer. Yeah, fucking that was one of the questions that we got there sent in. Like, do we think that Carol Baskin killed her husband?
Yeah, and so does
100.
Jeff.
Jeff thinks she did as well. I
Because
think
your man
everyone-
asked, he was like, so do you think that Carol killed her husband? Like, yeah, 100%. What was it, Jeff?
Jeff.
Yeah, my name's Jeff.
I think everyone thinks that, like the whole world.
But like,
when the interviewer asked her like about the meat grinder, she said, how could I fit his hand into the meat grinder? And she started laughing away.
Yeah.
yeah,
There's nothing funny about what
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Like usually she didn't shed one fucking tear.
No,
Not even half a tear, right? And
No.
even if it was a half a tear, it'd still be a full tear.
exactly.
Because
Yeah,
it
like a
can't have
half a hole.
tear. Yeah, like how long does it take to dig? Like how long does it take to dig a hole? An hour. How long does it take to dig half a hole?
Can't dig half a hole.
No such thing.
Joe's in with the tigers, and the tiger grabbed his shoe. And
Yeah.
And she was like, the only way that would have happened is if someone put a tuna oil on his
Yeah.
specific
There's
stuff.
something
Yeah.
that the tiger would be attracted to and want to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a weird character, man. Like that. Like if your fucking wife disappeared and you didn't know what happened and people were accusing you of
Yeah, I'd
murdering
be
her and
delighted
putting her
as
in the
well,
fucking...
yeah.
But if they're accusing you of putting her through a meat grinder and shit, you wouldn't be like, they're saying I put her through a meat grinder. You'd be like, these sick bastards out there
Yeah.
trying to say that I killed my wife.
Yeah, I love.
You need
my
to get out and
fucking-
find her. She's out there somewhere.
Yeah,
Nah, she knows exactly where he is.
yeah.
He's gone.
I see what fucking
Gone them.
Josh Concannon put up a status. He was like, "Oh, that footage of Carol Baskin going on a push bike, and not once did you try to pull a wheelie
Hey, all you cool cats and
on her
kittens.
push bike. She bought millions, didn't she? Going on a bike, like
Yeah,
fuck's sake.
she's gas.
Imagine if she did. There needs to be more wheelies and things. You'd never see just a wheelie on telly randomly, like. Do you know what? Like, imagine watching Fair City now or something, and then you see three young fellas coming around the corner
Yeah.
on wheelies, like, but like, oh yeah, that's just young fellas.
Yeah, haven't seen one around Limerick even in a while. Haven't been out, you see. Haven't been
Yeah.
outside the door.
This is the longest now. Like, I didn't even go to the shop over the weekend.
Yeah.
I went in home at about 4 o'clock, I'd say, on Friday, and I didn't leave the house until 7 o'clock Sunday.
Mm.
That's the longest now I've went without even having to go to the shop or anything like that. Like,
Yeah,
and
I've done
it's fucking with my head.
I've done a few of those stretches. It's it's
Jesus.
mad. Like for anyone who's looking at us going, oh, the boys are being careless, blah blah blah. Like
We're
fucking
not.
hell.
Look how far away we are.
Look how socially distant this is.
And look how not here Russell is.
Exactly. Yeah, we're trying to keep it fucking to a minimum. But
Yeah.
the only reason I was comfortable doing this is because, like myself and Walshy here, I'd say probably a week or two before the lockdown even happened, we took ourselves out of work, like,
Yeah.
and just said, look, we're not fucking going anywhere. So the two of us know that we're taking this shit serious, like,
Yeah.
and we're just at home all the time. And the only person I see throughout the week is you. And probably the same the other way around. It's just if one of us gets bad with cabin fever, we'd be like, we go for a walk. And even when we do go for a walk, we actually stay away from each other. Like, it's
Yeah.
fucking weird.
If anybody sees us walking, take a picture of us
You see how
And
far
look how
apart
far
we are.
away we are.
Yeah.
and send it into the paper or something. Like, oh, look at these lads, and make sure you mention the podcast then,
Yeah.
so we'll get good
Yeah.
publicity.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That picture of you and at the sunset kind of looked like you were about to drop a serious album.
Yeah.
Class picture, to be fair, Mikey. Thanks.
It wasn't bad, no, it wasn't
Fair
bad.
play to Russell for taking it now.
I was contemplating my next move. I was like,
Yeah,
soon.
we were making
Drop a podcast.
we were making power moves. We were
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
making money moves.
I don't dance, bitch. Yeah, fuck that, man. Like,
Where's
Yeah.
the other two?
we tried the last,
Lockjaw were keeping it fucking socially distant, so we chose to do it with just the two of us.
just
That's
so-
why there's nobody here.
Mikey is well away from us. And yeah. Oh, Mikey, anyways, grand.
Look at this.
Got the old.
I'm way up the hall, like.
Walshy on the illegal walks down by the river. I think I know who that is.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's the Viking fiend off Snapchat.
Hardly.
Must be. Because that's what he said, like.
Yeah.
What's your name of this? Mog
SM1 or something?
Mog. We'll call you Mog.
Mog's something one.
Is that you, Mog? Are you Viking on Snapchat? If you were, fair play, Joe. Say nothing.
Killed her husband and whacked him. Yeah.
Yeah. Who said that? Oh, yeah.
Carol Baskin.
I saw that.
Killed her husband, whacked
I saw that on Facebook, and it was like nobody, and it was like blank, one of them stupid fucking things. And it's like me in my mind, and it's like Carol Baskin killed her husband, whacked him.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of fucking people doing the TikTok dances.
Yeah, doing all this whipping and shit. Like
they're only about 35. Leave them off.
Yeah, there's some amount of fucking adults gone on the TikTok vibe in there. They're vibing hard on TikTok.
Yeah.
Like
that was another question we got asked as well. And when I get to the questions in a while, fucking we're asked about TikTok. Yeah, mad times.
Boys, look at the question from Mikey.
Jesus, a big long one.
Where is it? What does Mikey think will happen with the GAA this year? Will it be able to go ahead like the All Irelands?
Just keep it short now, Mike, because we don't care.
It's Mikey, not Mickey.
I don't think it's going to go ahead. Like
that's enough.
And back to us.
Back to you, Tom.
To
Mikey, hogging the mic again. Fucking hell.
Like,
can't get that mic
Mikey,
away from him.
Giving it all of that.
I'm like, Mikey, can you just switch your mic off there? Imagine I had to ask him to turn his mic off.
Imagine if you just heard a lot of banging on the microphone. Like, Mikey's gone, lads. We're just going to have to stick with the one camera for now on.
Technical difficulties. All those colours come up on the screen. Remember that shit? Lost connection.
Rainbow screen.
Yeah.
The what now?
Remember the rainbow screen that used to come up?
Yeah.
Was it a rainbow?
Well, it was coloured-y like a rainbow. Rainbows are coloured-y. That's English.
I noticed that you're drinking out of a very
What? That's just my regular glass.
nice glass.
Brought it from home. Don't mind. See, I'm not taking any chances with anything that might be contaminated, so I brought my regular drinking glass from home.
Don't you have your dinner in that as well?
Sometimes. I have most things over that. Wash myself in it.
Shaving in it.
I haven't left my room in weeks, man. This is just everything.
You put it in the attic there and she supply the
Oh,
water.
yeah. Washing outside washing the car with it. Like, is he washing the car with that thing that he was drinking out of 5 minutes ago? Yep.
For anyone who ends up listening to the audio version of this, I'm drinking out of a big, massive pimp chalice.
Yeah, just his regular.
It's fairly pimping.
I was thinking a while ago, it'd be gas if you were there drinking, taking sups out of it, and next thing you got a spoon and started eating stew or something like that. Be nice.
Taking the Mikey.
Oh, there will be taking the Mikey later on, boys. Don't worry about that.
Oh, yeah.
Is that your man's fucking... Yeah, that's
Hardly.
a long-ass username, is it?
That's somebody with a broken space bar is what that is.
Long way to tip if you want to rock and roll. Boys. Something like that.
Boys.
I don't know.
Ah, look, he has Fat Bastard in his profile picture. Look how we can see that.
Get in my belly.
Do you want some chicken? I've got more.
Yeah, fuck it.
Oh, wish no minute. I just have to realise, and while she on the illegal walks down by the river, I posted that on my Snapchat story after a man posted it to me. So it might not be him.
Oh, right.
It might not be him.
Yes. Down by the river. It's nice to go for an old walk every now and then. Just be fucking careful about that shit.
Be socially distant. Man, there's some people that are just fucking up top of your back.
Nuisance, like, yeah.
Very annoying.
Like,
I was inside in Lidl on Thursday and standing on the queue, and the till became free, we'll say, that I was going to. So I waited until your man had all his stuff put on top of the conveyor belt, and he walked up to the top to where the woman was, like we'll say, and she had glass up, so he had to walk past the glass, so there was the full length of it, and I was like, right, now I'll go up and start putting my stuff on it.
Yeah.
Went up to the yoke, started putting on it. There was a fella at the other conveyor belt with all his stuff on it, still putting his stuff on it, and a woman then walks up and just stood there at the back of his trolley, like, I'm waiting for him to finish.
Yeah.
I was thinking, you fucking clown, just walk back to the top of the aisle, like.
Yeah, I was there, sure. I was queuing just before the till.
What happened with the virus?
I know, yeah, but I was queuing just before, just at the till, and the woman in front of me, all of a sudden, just turned around, walked over, put her hand on my shoulder, and goes, I'm after forgetting something. Go ahead of me there, you are. I'm just going to run down and get it. And I was just like, man,
I'd rather just
have
survive.
you heard about what's going on? I didn't even get a chance to react and pull away from her or nothing. She just did it so fast. Like.
Yeah.
I was like, bruh,
Fuck's sake.
Whoa. Hold on a minute now. To mind what you're saying. Siobhan Madigan, big shout out to you. Right?
What? No,
Just
big
wanna
shout
get
out for
that in
Mikey.
Where is he?
Down there.
Siobhan Madigan.
That's a big hand
I just
she
want
has
a
there.
shout out.
Look at
Shout
the
out
big
to you,
hand.
Shiv. Shivers.
She wants us to do
Shimmy
this to
on.
her, look. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. And just for
Aye.
you, Mikey is going to show nothing.
Mikey's going to do a penis reveal.
Jonathan Burke is listening from my ass.
My ass.
Up my ass, yeah.
Yort. My ass to chote. I'm allowed to say that. I'm originally from my ass. It's grand.
My grandson.
I can say the M
So
word.
does that mean that you're on my ass to shoot? Oh, should I say that?
You can't say that.
But it's okay, I can say it because I used to live in Weston
Same thing.
and South Hill. So I kind of, you know,
Yeah, we're ghetto
we're
like
kind
that.
of like the same race. Like,
Yeah, the project.
yep. Oh, there's Becca Downs now. Becca D103.
Oh, the young fella. Young fella. Jesus. Sorry, Becca. The young one of the Downses.
The young fella of the Beccas. Why is it? That's a shit username, Becca. Becca Downs 2011. That's a cat. What? Oh, sure. I suppose
So
it was.
he's, what, 9 years old?
It was 9 years ago, like
What was?
2011,
Oh, yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So like she wouldn't have been thinking like, what will people think of my username in 9 years?
Yeah.
She couldn't have put it as Becca D44 or something like. You know what I mean?
Starry Buzz.
What?
Just Christopher
Listening
Walsh.
to- You're not in South Hill at all, you dirty spoof.
Listening from Raffine,
Oh, Raffine. Oh, I like Raheen. Like,
BNR South Hill. What does BNR mean?
I don't know. I think it's a motorbike. I think anyone has a B&R motorbike is robbed. It's up in South Hill. Apparently.
How's Aoife Kelly?
There's Aoife Kelly, yeah? Aoife is a friend of mine's sister.
No.
What's the crack,
What's
Aoife?
happened to the friend of his sister? Whoop.
We got the old fans involved there on that, you know, the Snapchat thing where you fill it in and
Oh, yeah. Make a meme about us. Yeah, some of those were gas.
Mikey one screen.
Yeah.
Screen.
Yeah, there was a few good ones there. All right, fucking Russell. Any topic given out about celebrities. Oh, fuck's sake.
And there was something there about Conor McGregor as well, wasn't there?
Oh, there was a few of them, yeah, given out about McGregor.
He sure hates McGregor.
And
Do
there
you
was...
know, BNR is born and raised.
Oh, right,
Ah.
yeah.
Should've-
We were supposed to know that. Bruh.
I dropped County Cork. I don't know where the County Cork. Don't know where the
Pat
County Cork
Scanlon,
is.
any chance you wish a happy birthday to Nolene Brophy in Kildare, nursing a hangover from a bottle of cheap wine.
Oh.
Healthy wine, probably, let's
Shout out to Nolene.
shout out.
Nolene Brophy in Kildare.
I'm begging of you, spend a few pound on wine.
For a second there, as I was reading it, I thought it said in Kildare nursing home or something. For a second, I was like, oh shit, what am I doing taking the piss? Nursing a hangover, that's alright.
Yeah, but don't be drinking wine, all right? Because I didn't drink wine since 2005.
It's not even wine o'clock.
No, it's wine o'clock somewhere.
It's fucking hilarious when women say that online, isn't it? It's wine o'clock. Oh man, I'd be weak.
Or it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
I'd be in bits.
All right, my idea of
Gin
a
o'clock.
balanced diet is a piece of cake in each end. Oh,
I'm
women are so bad.
They're so naughty like that.
But yeah, I woke up with the worst hangover of my absolute life in 2005 off wine.
Yeah, wine's
Never
cat.
touched it again.
Yeah.
Never even, I don't think I even picked up a bottle of wine in about 3 weeks.
I've only ever drank like that goon shit, Mikey, in Australia. It's like it's like reject wine shit like
It's
this.
made out of fish scales and
Ah,
anything else
fuck.
that's left in the factory. Like they can't do anything else with it. Just
Yeah.
make it into wine.
It's the stuff that
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
good enough to be sold as wine to just sell a bag of it.
I was
like,
just laughing
Blech.
at John McCauley's comment. 15 minutes watching on his phone thinking that it was fucked. It was actually connected to his headphones downstairs. could be
Technology, huh?
You could be listening to something in your room with a speaker somewhere else in your house with something coming out of that. Do you know those things that you watch in your room? Do you know Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
That's stuff that you would be watching.
I watched 25 episodes of Brooklyn Nine-Nine yesterday.
Ah, you're reading your bollocks.
Swear to God, 25 episodes.
25 episodes.
Yeah, no word of a lie.
Can't get enough of Big Terry, yeah?
Yeah.
What, like
Terry
how many?
loves podcasts.
How many hours is that?
It's 20 minutes an episode, like.
About 20 minutes an episode, so
Yeah, so
10 episodes would
do
be
you know what?
200
I haven't
minutes.
a fucking clue.
oh, that's not too bad, I suppose, yeah. Because like if 10 episodes is 200 minutes,
Yeah.
that's only just over 3 hours, like.
Yeah, but then I
and
watched
then you did it again.
25
So
and then
6
half the
hours.
time.
That's doable though.
Yeah.
I've often watched like
I watched about 10 today.
yeah,
more.
I watched, what was that? Making a Murderer. When that came out, I watched the whole season of that in one night.
Yeah.
I think it was probably about 8 hours or something. I stayed up all night watching the bastard.
I watched Tiger King now, alright. Started it one night and finished it the next morning.
Yeah.
You had a bit of a failure to launch, didn't you?
Yeah, it took a bit of a while now with Tiger King. It takes a while with everything, like most of the time anyway. Unless it's one of those things. Unless it's one of those things where the episode ends and you're just, I can't wait to find out what's going to happen. But like with Tiger King, it wasn't really like that. I'm not even reading that out now. Fuck's sake.
The whole house was at it, like, Jared, it's a family show. No, I'm only joking.
Family show, imagine it was.
No. Fuck yeah.
Fuck's sake.
That word will never die. What word, Jonathan?
Oh, my rastitude probably is it.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
My
Shout out to Big Deck
rastitude.
Online. Whoop, whoop.
Hold tight. Oh, Deck Orion.
Yeah.
Where do you see that? I don't
Michael
even see
24 wants us to shout out Big Deck Orion.
that. All right, yeah.
I have a set
Big
of
Deck.
calves on me from all this walking and bored off my head. You could kickstart the combine harvester with them. Yo.
Yeah.
I'm the same. I'm flexing
the
mine
same.
out at the moment. It's not going to see it on the camera, but I'm busting out of my jeans. Yeah.
It's a fair boot now to start.
That's what I
combine harvester,
get. That's one thing that I get is a calf muscle. Look at that. Look.
It's muscular, like.
Yeah.
Look at how muscular that muscle
It's
is.
consistent. Like, do you know what I mean?
It's effervescent.
It's consensual.
It's vascular.
I love using wrong words to describe things. It's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one I usually go to is effervescent for no reason at all. Like,
I have a fucking
Could
pain
be
in my head. And
anything.
it's so indecisive.
Remember Russell one night he said all those young ones are conjuring above there at the top of the street.
Oh,
Did he? Conjuring.
that must be the only thing he ever said wrong, though, is it?
Yeah,
It's not like him.
You caught him, didn't you? Fucking go through with a fine tooth comb.
It's not like Russell now to say something wrong.
No.
Fucking.
What about the time he said the other things? I can't remember what they were. If anyone remembers anything that Russell said wrong, comment in for the crack.
chicken Kievs.
Oh, yeah. Oh, those women that wear chicken caves in their bra.
Oh, yeah.
Buzz.
That's from running from the shades. Lads, if I tried to run from the shades, I would be up in Limerick prison right now. Because I can't run. Why isn't it just 117 or something?
Walsh Space Unit.
Who Walsh Space Unit me?
Yeah, man.
Don't Walsh Space Unit me.
That's from running from the shades. Walsh Unit.
Yeah, that's because I'm a big unit from all the walking, you see.
That's it,
That's
yeah.
probably why. He was like, that's not
Unique.
even, he's not even referring to Walsh Unit, like he's just saying Walsh, you're a unit, like.
Oh, is that
You're
it?
a
Yeah.
fucking unit.
A
So,
unit of
yeah.
a man.
Why is the battle of BPM 115? Like, why isn't it 117 or something? Shit altogether. Yeah, I don't know.
Lads.
115 is a nice round number, like, do you know what I mean? And don't be saying BPM because this episode is not sponsored by anything.
What the fuck? Can they read that?
Must be able to. But
Bruh.
maybe he just knows, like, it's a battle of BPM and it says something yellow on it and that's where it says the price.
I'm trying to see it on the screen there. if I
Maybe
could
he
have-
had a battle of BPM before.
Probably.
He's only watching his phone, didn't he? He's probably zooming in to see my calf muscles and zooming in on the wrong part, you see.
Yeah, that happens, alright.
I lost the roof off my bottle. It's okay, it's gone now.
Oh, fuck it, yeah. No point crying about it now.
Yeah. No point crying over spilled
Do
bottle.
you know what I'd like to talk about?
No.
It's kind of the lockdown thing, like.
Yeah.
Surely to God, you've kind of noticed some good points to it. I definitely have, anyway.
For yourself?
Yeah, for everyone, for the world, the planet,
so you can
everything.
see good for someone else.
Yeah, for everyone, like, yeah.
Yeah. Which is
Like, in general, just getting a break, like, and
Yeah.
just chilling out for a while. I know
Yeah.
for a lot of people hate that. They don't want to be fucking left alone with their thoughts or whatever the fuck, like, but in general, man, I think, like, so many people are complaining now at the moment that they're bored and they want to get out of the house and they just want their life back and all this. Like, this is, like, probably, hopefully, never going to happen again in our lifetime. In our lifetimes, like, where the world is just put on hold. Like, life is just put on hold
so much
completely.
pause, like.
Yeah, like, that's never going to happen again. It's never
Yeah.
happened before. This is the only time we're ever going to get a chance to actually sit down and think about things, like, because I know for me, leading up to this, I didn't have fucking time to do nothing, like.
Yeah, the same.
My
But
lifestyle was just ridiculous, like, so I'm fucking delighted to have a bit of a break to sit down and just actually fucking think about things for a while.
yeah. Well, since it all started now, like I'm very bad for sitting down on my own and just relaxing or thinking or whatever the fuck like that. Like it just doesn't sit right with me. Like I just like, nah, just go. Like
I fucking love it.
So I fucking this weekend now was probably the most relaxed I've been since it all started. Like, and we're a good month into it. Like,
yeah.
You know, and it was only the last couple of days where I just thought, this is grand now. I'm not even going to go anywhere. Like, but for most of the time,
good,
just
like,
snapping. Like,
man, that's the thing. Like, fucking, like everyone's always complaining. Like, you know, like, I'm fucking sick of work and I'm sick of this and sick of that. You're getting a break from it now, so just try to enjoy it because this is not going to last. Like, it's going to pass, and normal life will fucking resume. And then give it a week or two, and people are going to be like, man, didn't realize how good I had it there for a few weeks, just chilling. Like,
I know, but
everybody's
like that.
You
like
will be back to complaining about work, and you will be back to complaining about fucking traffic and every stupid. That's all coming back. Like, so enjoy it while it lasts. Like, do you know what I mean? But I know there are people out there that are fucking sick and suffering and all that, but like, if you're not, then do you know what I mean? Try to fucking see some positives in this. Like,
it's nice to see deer coming back into the Limerick City.
That shit is mad, isn't it? Foxes popping up everywhere as well. It's mad the way they know. Like, but same whenever there's mad snow and the place is deserted, foxes and shit come out of everywhere, and rabbits.
Yeah. For anybody who doesn't know, a deer just like came in like practically to the city centre.
Yeah.
They fucking last week.
From Cratlow, I suppose, was it?
Well, that's where he was returned to anyway.
Yeah.
Somebody went and got him and put him out to Cratlow. Like,
so that'd be the nearest fucking place.
That's
like,
where he'd be. Yeah. Some fucking stroll for him though.
That's a fair old stretch. Yeah. Just goes to show you, it's mad the way they know. Like, if all the people fucked off out of one town, like, or whatever, animals would just take it over within a week. Like, they know, like, that everyone's gone.
Some village in Wales, and loads of goats came in and just took over the place. Like.
Yeah. Oh man, did you see the video of the monkeys recently? Where was that? Was it some part of? Oh fuck. Some part of Asia or something, or South America. I mean to say, man, hundreds of monkeys just descended on this town, like, and just went on a rampage, like, because there's hardly no one around, and they just know it, like, it's fucking mad shit, like. Right, I would shit myself. Imagine seeing about 100 monkeys coming towards you. If I saw one, I'd be gone, like, sprinted.
Tiny little.
Yeah, your first reaction would be like, oh, cool, a monkey. Then you'd be like, you see his teeth. Oh no, fuck.
Oh no, that's not cool.
Yeah, that's not a pet. Nah,
I thought it was cool, but it's not.
Yeah, that's not Bubbles.
Boating it, like, man, it's a teddy. Yeah, but still.
Even a small monkey, man, it'd rip you to bits, like.
Yeah.
They're a different little yoke altogether, boy. Strong bastards.
Yeah, they're mental yokes. I watched another, what's his name? Louis Theroux, is it?
Yeah.
I watched the episode, whatever the name of his fucking documentary series is on Jesus Christ, Netflix. Episode 14 is about keeping animals caged and shit like that. So Joe Exotic is on that. So I saw that ages ago. Yeah, he's on a good fucking half of the episode is about him, like, but there's other ones they go to, like, and they have monkeys in a little enclosure out their back. You obviously saw that as well, but like, they were saying, like, oh, and you can take him out now and he'd be grand, like, and they'd be like, yeah, your mom was like, yeah, of course, yeah. He's like, okay, we're just going to stand in here all of the way, and they go into, like, kind of a porch thing inside, and the monkey comes up and starts spitting the windows, like, and, like, trying to break the windows or something. She's like, oh, I don't know why he's acting like that. I'm thinking, like, fuck's sake. He did break the window at one stage, didn't he? I think he did, yeah. He smashed one of the windows. He just hit it with his fucking hand. Yeah, and he was like, you know what? I think we have enough. We're just going to leave. He's a pure gourmet, but he's a cheeky little cunt, like, isn't he? Louis Theroux? Yeah. I love his whole technique, like, when he's interviewing people. Yeah, he just stares at them until they say something. But the way that he talks and everything, he's like, oh, well, you know, blah, blah. And anytime there's an animal or whatever, he's pure like, oh, and he's not going to do anything to me. Like, he's pure innocent, like, but then he's like, and do you think that they're happy here? Like, blah, blah. And you're like, yeah. And why do you think that? And you know, like, he just won't let it sit. He digs, he just, like, keeps on digging, and fucking straight out with the questions, like. Yeah, he catches people with that one the whole time. He'll ask him a question, they'll go, no, I don't think so. And he just goes, stares at them and just says nothing. He keeps on staring at them for ages, and eventually they get uncomfortable and they go, well, I mean, you know, and they start explaining more, like, and I would just fucking stand there and stare back at him. There was one part of it, apparently there's 1,500. There was 1,500 animals or something like that in his wildlife park, in Joe Exotic's wildlife park. And he was on about people trying to shut him down and things like that. But he didn't mention Carl Baskin or any of that shit. But he was just saying, like, that people are trying to shut him down, blah, blah. And they were like, he was like, if they had to shut you down now, like, do you think you'd have to euthanize some of the animals or whatever? And he was like, well, it could come to that. And he was like, oh, yeah. And would you do that? Like, and he was like, well, if it came to, like, if I had to euthanize all my animals, then I'd do it, like. And he'd be like, what? And he was kind of looking at him. He was like 1,500 animals. You euthanize a lot of them. And he was like, yeah, I do that, like, rather than someone else doing it, like.
Yeah.
And he was like, you'd kill all your animals rather than hand them over to someone else. He was like, yeah, that's what they're going to do anyway. And he was like, kind of laughing. He was like, I don't think you're serious. And Joe Exotic looks at him with a big smile on his face. I don't think you know me at all. He said,
Yeah.
fucking mental case like that. That was mad. Now, like, to be saying like he'd fucking rather
Yeah.
kill
Rather than
1,500 animals
Yeah.
than some of them actually might fucking survive, like, and not have to be euthanized, like.
put them all down rather than someone else take them, like, or whatever.
Yeah, that's madness. Like, that's just pure mental carry on because he's a mental case, like.
Yeah.
Shooting them and everything, like apparently the keepers were saying like he was shooting a lot of them because he couldn't afford to keep some of them. Yeah,
But that's it. Like
somebody said it on the last episode they didn't watch. They said, Jeff, I think it was.
Yeah,
he was like,
said he's killed a few of them.
Yeah, but he said, and they were healthy. He said,
yeah,
but it was just because
they get to a certain age and they're kind of not usable anymore.
No, but I don't even think he said he makes out that it was over a stupid reason. I can't remember now what he said, but they weren't elderly or they weren't fucking. I don't know what the fuck, but he shouldn't have
Sick of looking at him.
Probably, yeah.
In a bad mood one day.
He was getting loads of meat that was expired from fucking Walmart and God knows whatever.
Making pizzas out of it, Nolly was. That was one bit that I forgot when I was thinking back on the series. I was thinking like, yeah, I don't know, it's fucking bad the way he did this and did that and blah, blah, blah. And I kept forgetting about the fucking part. I kept forgetting about the part where he was actually using the fucking Walmart meat for the pizzas.
Yeah.
Thinking like, ooh, that is bad.
Imagine like you had been at that a few months beforehand and then you watched a documentary and you saw the big bin full of meat and you were like, oh yeah, one of those fucking pizzas.
Yeah, Bill Cosby was there.
Oh yeah, of course he was.
There was
happy message sweater.
There's a picture of him signed inside in the gift shop.
Fuck's sake. Whack job. Shaq was there. Shaq bought a tiger off him or something, didn't he?
Did he?
I think so, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, I could be wrong there now, spreading rumours about Shaq, but I think he did.
Fucking
Big Shaq.
I saw on Instagram the other day, I think it was, Fat Joe did a live video with Mike Tyson.
Oh yeah.
And he was saying like asking him about his tigers. Was it tigers he had?
Yeah.
He was asking about his tigers and he was like, yeah, I had them around me and blah, 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 whatever. And you can't domesticate these animals, he said. And Fat Joe was like, but sure, didn't you have them around you like that? And he was like, yeah, I did. He said, but I was lucky. He said, I wasn't educated enough. I didn't know that. He said, but luckily I copped on like and don't have them around me anymore.
Yeah, there's a lot of animals like that, man. It takes fucking centuries and centuries to fully domesticate an animal, like.
You're right, he bought two, Aoife said.
Oh yeah, Beckett Downs, Joe's husband, that young fella said as well that all of his music, he doesn't actually sing in them and he just mimes.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember him at the fucking funeral?
About the bollocks?
Rubbing his nuts in his face, like
and
his mother sitting in
the mother
front.
there, yeah.
It's like that young lad's mother sitting right there, man, and you're talking about him rubbing his balls in your face, like.
But yeah, Becca, I saw that fucking on Facebook that he doesn't sing his own songs. And apparently it was some band. It's a band that actually does it, play all the instruments and sings the songs. And the reason they did it was because that they weren't really popular or anything like that. So they thought they might be able to get a record deal if the music thing gets big because of Joe Exotic. Like,
fuck's sake.
Do you know? Because obviously he had a fucking massive following because he was just into absolutely everything, like fucking condoms and everything was naming.
Yeah.
So the boys were thinking like, okay, we are no one. He's someone. So we lose him to fucking shoot the fame. So
fuck's sake.
Two boys were straight in.
They're
writing all the women that were walking there.
Yeah.
Then the memes were brilliant. That was another one. There was a picture of him and the two boys all topless, and it was like Joe Exotic got two straight men to marry him. I can't even get a text back.
That young fella, when he shot himself, was that an actual mistake that he left a bullet in the gun?
Yeah.
Because it was a thing he kept doing all the time. Was
that's
actually a suicide.
Yeah, the fella who was talking about it said that, look, the clip is out or something. He goes, everyone knows you can't fire one of these guns when the clip is out. And then it fucking fired.
They were talking about that in the last episode as well. They asked him.
Yeah.
And he said, like, hopefully he can get fucking counselling and shit like that. He said he hasn't had anything proper since.
Yeah,
like,
that's mad.
His head is fucked from it, like. And they said, like, do you think that it was an accident or do you think he was trying to kill himself? He said, no, Jesus, it was a complete accident. He said, like 2 minutes before that, he just said it to me about not being able to fire with the clip and blah, blah, blah. And Joe was only after buying him that gun. So he wasn't that educated on it, like.
Fuck.
So he reckons that it wasn't a deliberate thing, like.
Yeah.
They were all on meth, like. They were all
Yeah.
That's
Cracked.
one of the reasons that they were working there, like, was they getting free drugs
Yeah.
off a Joe.
Yeah, he never really said anything about being on it himself, did he, Joe?
I don't know, did he?
Don't know.
I don't know
Oh.
if I can do anything about it, though. But
Becca, about your man about the vape. Lads, anybody who watched Tiger King, that fellow who was leading Joe Exotic's campaign when he was trying to run for president. He was a campaign manager or something like that, wasn't he? He was running all that shit. But he was talking, he was saying like, yeah, I worked for him for this amount of time and it was the worst experience. It was horrible and blah, blah, blah. And then the camera just flicks back to him. He's there taking a puff off his vape. He just takes a pull off it and just leaves out this big cough. He nearly choked to death. Oh, man.
It's gas to where they left that in, like.
Yeah.
You think, like, because he took so long taking the pull off it as well that they
Yeah.
would have just cut it out, like, but they stayed on him and then when he coughed, they
And it
left
was it was a separate clip.
Yeah.
Do you know what? There was a clip there of him talking and then the clip cut off and it was literally just started with him taking a pull off his vape, like,
Yeah.
and then he just kind of deflated when he was blowing it back out. That was the funniest bit of the whole fucking thing, lads.
what about your man, Doc Entler? Fellow with his own closed community, 10 wives, fucking.
Oh, yeah.
Pimping.
Jesus Christ.
What a boss.
He's been pimping since been pimping as far as I know.
Oh, man. Like, how the fuck? I don't know, man. It's gas where fellas talk people into this shit, like, isn't
Yeah.
it?
That was a cult, though. That was his own little community.
Yeah.
Because he was giving them all
Yeah.
houses and giving them boob jobs and everything, even though they didn't ask for them.
And giving him cock,
Giving them the dick.
Yeah.
giving him Mickey.
Gas, man, boy.
Them ligers are mad looking yokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bred together and they're fucking huge. Like that.
Half lion, half tiger. 11 foot or something, 11 foot tall or something. They
The ones
said.
when they stand up on their back legs.
Yeah.
What they didn't mention as well,
That
Mikey,
seems impossible.
and anybody else who's watching, remember the studio burnt down and all the footage and all got burnt and the alligators died?
Yeah.
Michael Jackson owned them.
Oh, yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
They were Michael Jackson's alligators and they were in the...
Was it that he used to own them or he owned them when they died?
No, he died first. Michael Jackson died first,
Oh, all right.
as far as I know.
Oh, probably, yeah. Sure, Jesus.
Yeah. And
Do you mind me?
so then obviously they went there. Oh, there's Dave.
Dave, Magic Dave.
I have to watch
Oh, there's
this
the
type
black tie
thing.
magician. Best magician in Ireland there, lads.
Can you do a magic trick online?
Yeah, do a trick in the comments.
Yeah, he could do a trick there, all right. He has one that he does where he'll go like, think of a number between 1 and 10. You got it?
Yeah.
What is it? You can tell me, like,
7.
correct.
No,
No matter what it is.
Yeah, he just does
I
that
was
shit.
thinking 5. Like.
Or he go like, yeah, like put your hand behind your back like this and you go, name a number between 1 and 5. Just name one.
Yeah.
Name one.
4.
Pure fucking.
Just pure
But
bollocks
yeah,
at
they're
them.
pure piss taking ones. He's a load of
Yeah.
those, but he's actually fucking shit hot. Like, not even joking when I said he's the best in the country. Like,
It'd
without
be
a
some
doubt.
laugh if you yeah, I remember the first time I met him was at a wedding
Mind blowing shit. Like.
and I was looking going, what's your man doing, going around doing tricks like?
Yeah.
And then he came over and I was like, here, that's why he's fucking here, like he's
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
good, like
He's a professional magician. Like,
that
yeah.
was class, yeah. But yeah, be gas if you told somebody like, fucking hire this fella, he's class, like he'll fucking have you, he'll boggle your mind and blah blah whatever,
Yeah.
and then he came along and just started
Just
doing
did a
all
load
them
of
stupid
those and doing that one with the finger. Na, 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 na. Remember Jesus and Family Guy?
Yeah.
He's like, na, 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 na. The one, this one, na, 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 na. Stupid fucking tricks. People listening on audio are like, what the fuck is all the na 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 na's about? What is he doing? Well, go and watch Jesus and Family Guy and see him doing magic. He's performing his miracles. Or hit the one where he turned the water and the bread into loaves and fishes or
Yeah.
whatever the fuck he did. I don't know. I said that arseways.
No, it was the fishes, yeah.
Yeah, but water and bread. He turned the bread
Oh.
into loaves. I don't know what he did.
He turned
Water into wine.
Oh no, the loaves and the fishes. There was a piece of bread and a piece of
Loaves into
fish
fishes.
that he photocopied or something like that. And
yeah.
everybody got
But
some.
in Family Guy, he's like, he has the shitty stuff on the table and he's like, behold, and all this. And then he turns to the audience. He's like, okay, now turn around.
Yeah.
He gets everyone to turn around. He swaps the whole table. Like, okay, now turn back around. Ta-da! They're like, this is how we did it. Fuck's sake. Ah, man. Yeah, he said he'll think of one. It's a magic bag. Magic bag. What else has been going on, man? A lot of people, I've been enjoying as well looking at people's creativity coming out.
Mm.
A lot of people there that I had no idea, there were some creative bastards out there, like putting
Yeah.
up their paintings and their pictures and
Yeah.
people making banana bread.
Yeah,
Everyone. How does everyone know how to make banana bread?
I don't know.
I've never even heard of it before. All of a sudden, everyone's a professional.
I remember Apu was like being all sarcastic because he was after having all his wife was after having like 7 kids or something in marriage bad over banana bread. And Apu was like, "Oh, hallelujah! All our problems are solved. We have banana bread."
Yeah, I
That's
don't know.
what I think of.
I made a pizza.
I made fucking chicken
I just put on a frozen pizza, like, do you know what I mean? But
from scratch.
I fucking bought that pizza from scratch, man. This was going to be my next line.
Bought it with your bare hands.
Bought that pizza from scratch.
See what I made?
No.
A wall.
Oh,
Yeah.
you made that?
Yeah.
Mikey's
make
taking
that
all the
one?
credit. Mikey's taking all the credit. Yeah, we have a brand new wall there behind us.
Yeah.
Partition wall. Got rid of that curtain because it was just wrecking heads.
Yeah. Well,
So,
I'm taking credit.
anyone-
So I got the wall.
Yeah. Well, I kind of went and got it as well.
Yeah. So we all helped.
We all did it, yeah. We had a 3-way. I mean, no, not that.
Yeah. So I got the wall. You
Then I
picked
went
up
and got the wall.
I got the wall. You came and collected the wall, and then you and Mikey kind of
Put it up.
put it up, and then Mikey painted it. So we all did something except for Russell.
Yeah, exactly. That's the main point. Ah.
Let me know when it's finished, boys.
Yeah. Yeah. Russell, huh?
He'll be
Fucking-
watching it now, and he'll be like, when he comes back now, he'll be like, "Oh, that wall wasn't always there. What?
Yeah. Why? What did you do anyway? What wall?
What wall?" And he's there looking back there.
People are like, what other wall could it be? Like, hardly
Like
the
them,
roof.
them small black walls.
Yeah.
A few questions from the audience.
A lot of them, yeah.
Yeah.
But if anyone has any ideas of something cool we could do with this white wall behind me,
The audience.
shout. What?
The audience.
The audience? Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always the same.
It's a fine old wall, though, to be fair. People are probably looking, going like, why are the both of them with white backgrounds? And then again, they're probably just like, who are they? Because they can't remember because we weren't on so long.
Man, I'm getting a sick amount of fucking
Haircuts.
a sick amount of fucking spam emails the last few days for some reason. 10 or 15 of them at a time.
Yeah.
Like, I've always get them like in my business email, but Jesus Christ, this is like taking the piss altogether.
But come here anyway. Shout out to Mouse, whose
Mouse.
name that I don't know. But he's Mouse on Snapchat, and he said something really nice to me, and I can't remember what it was. But fair fucking play to you, Mouse. You are a legend.
Yeah, I have to fucking give a shout out actually to Fiona Fort in Wicklow, I think. It's Wicklow or Wexford, somewhere with a W.
Western?
Wales? Wisconsin. No, it's Wicklow, I think.
What about Ed? He put cooked chicken, a fried egg into a sandwich. It was fucking class. You're a weirdo, man.
It was thick in class.
Cooked chicken and a fried egg, yeah.
Oh, that's
Standard
weird,
shit. Nah, boy. It was
Like-
just like I said, man, you could put anything into a sandwich, like.
Man, if you go into a shop with him, he'd be like, "Yeah, can I get a roll there, hot chicken?" I'd be like, "Yeah." Be like, "What else do you want? Tomato, yeah. Lettuce, yeah. Turkey, like, yeah. Ham." And you're like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck, man?"
I do the same.
Just all random things like
I would do that
these
as
don't
well.
go together.
I would genuinely do that with, but without the tomatoes and shit, like.
Yeah,
Just a load of meat and cheese and mayo and.
yeah, but like cooked chicken, wall unit. Brilliant.
One Rosie.
Well, unit. It's Rosie.
That's it. No, I want to sing that song about Rosie, but it's offensive.
Rosie and Jim.
No,
What is it?
the one about
Oh,
when she
Bang
goes
Bang
away.
Rosie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, Rosie won't get offended. She's cool.
Oh yeah, you know her, do you?
Yeah, she's
Okay.
Scottish.
Oh.
Aye, she's from Scotland.
Oh, she probably wouldn't know Bang Bang Rosie.
I'm
so
unreal
she-
at the accents.
I actually thought you were from Scotland for a second.
know, yeah,
I
so
had
did
to
I.
look over and check.
I was about to check my birth cert there.
I thought it was Shrek or Austin Powers or something.
Aye.
You on TikTok, lads?
Scottish.
No,
Siobhan's asking there.
I set up a TikTok.
Siobhan
Right?
Madigan, are you on TikTok? It's the new thing. Yeah, we noticed, Siobhan. Jesus.
I set one up so I could just use some of the effects, and then I was like, do you know what? No, I deleted it again.
Do you know what? Fuck all this.
Yeah.
And before I forget, I have to shout out as well, Callum, who helped me out there with something recently, and fucking Big Dion. Shout
So
out to
would you
him,
say-
man.
Would you say Callum is the best?
He's one of the best. In fairness, no,
Callum best?
it was cool. I posted something online, and he replied to it and sorted me out.
And
But then fucking Big Dion, man, that was when I think it was the first night of lockdown where it was announced and shit. So I was like, yeah, no problem. I've been staying at home. I'm going to stay at home even more now.
yeah.
This is not too bad. I'm just going to fucking catch up on a few box sets and shit, you know, that I've been hearing about. Haven't had time. Next thing, the fucking power cable blew in my Wi-Fi router.
Oh,
So I was like, oh, nah, I won't be watching no box sets here anyway. And then so I posted it online, and Big Dion got back to me and gave me a fucking free power box thing.
Absolute ledge.
Got me back online. Shout out to you, Sound for that.
How did you overheat the fucking thing, like?
No, well, all that happened was I plugged it out of one socket and put it into the socket next to it, and it just never came back on.
Oh,
so I was like, what the fuck's happening here? Maybe it takes a while to come back on. So I Googled it in, and people said that they just blow easily.
You weren't just using it too much because you had no socket to put anything into, and you blew easily.
No.
I
Don't think so.
Easily. So somebody there, lads, I seen a fella ask for beans in the breakfast roll, soggy roll. I'll tell you a funny story now about beans in a breakfast roll.
Tell us story.
I was there one day years ago, and me and another one of the boys were drinking and just having a few bottles at home. Like, we wouldn't be the fucking biggest drinkers, like, and we were bored to death. So we rang one of the other boys and said, "Come up and collect us and bring us for a spin." And he was like, "Oh, I don't have petrol or anything." So we're like, "Okay, come up and take." I think they took his car because he was in short to drive, so he drove it. So we drove up to the Barack Obama Plaza to get rolls because it was about 2 o'clock in the morning or whatever the fuck time. And I got a breakfast roll and I got beans on it and ketchup. So I was kind of thinking then, well, I had to go into the toilet then. And when I went into the toilet, my roll was out on the table with the lads. And I was in the toilet thinking, beans and ketchup. I got, fuck, I shouldn't have done that. Like, you know, it's half steamed. So I just didn't even think when I was ordering it. Like, came back out then, my roll wasn't on the table. And 2 boys were sitting down eating their rolls. I was like, "Where's my roll?" And we're like, "Oh, I don't know, man." I was like, "Man, where's my roll? Come on now, stop acting the bollocks." Like, and left me sitting there for about 4 or 5 minutes. So I was like, "Nah, fuck them anyway, cunts," after hiding my rolls, you know. And they were like, "What? It's right there," like, you know, waiting for me to spot it where they had it hidden, like. And after eventually then I spotted it like over on the other chair. You could just see the roll on the chair there, like, but it was after being fucking, I don't know, what felt like about 10 minutes. It could have been 5 minutes, but I was too annoyed and just left the roll there.
For fuck's sake.
I was like, "Nah, fuck them, no, my rolls have to go on cold and everything." Like,
after going the whole way to fucking wherever that is.
Barack Obama Plaza.
Mount.
It's about
Moneygall.
25 minutes, yeah. It's about 25 minutes or half an hour from here, like.
Is that? I thought it was way more than that.
Nah, but
it's about 40 minutes of a drive.
it's
I thought it was about.
Way past Nina, like,
yeah. About I think about half an hour.
What about him being Irish anyway? Being from Moneygall.
Barack Obama.
Barack Obama.
His ancestral town. But yeah, I got annoyed anyway because they hid my roll and it was a warm roll. If it was a cold roll now, you'd be like,
Cunts boy. Yeah, you could have still let it if it was a cold one.
So I just got pure annoyed, didn't left it there.
Few questions. So
I'm bad, aren't I?
You are mental bastard, boy. You just never know what he's gonna do.
Yeah, lucky they didn't fucking do it again.
Connor Graney on Snapchat asked us, "How much hole are you after when all this is over?"
A lot.
How much hole are you after?
How much is he looking for measurements? Does he want us to measure all together?
That much. Like really, really small hole.
Does he mean how many or how much?
Just how much hole, yeah. You're going after like all the hole, I'd say.
Not too much.
All of it. Get them all. All the hole is the goal. Everyone.
That's what they say, isn't it?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Nah, not even thinking about it, man. I'm trying to fucking grow my virginity back at the moment.
I thought you were going to say grow your penis.
Yeah. This is your man Callum that I was just talking about. He says, when I posted, said that we were doing an episode, best news in weeks. Sham. Finally something to watch that's not Leo giving shitty news. Tell Walshy, Mary what works in Centra is old news. It's all about Callum what works in Centra.
Oh, can you prove it?
Then he said might have a pair of jocks there if you want to do a sketch.
Oh, yeah. So I could be like, Pa, what wears jocks or something like that?
Yeah. Pa, what works in Centra. Fucking, yeah, this is just Ian Butler just said, "This is awesome. You have brought joy to our otherwise dull lives. I'll be blasting it through the street of Brisbane tomorrow." Shout out to Butler over there in Brisbane. We got a load of them asking us to talk about cars.
Yeah.
Good few of them like, "Oh, Russell's not there, talk about cars. 2 of you talk about cars. Want to know what cars you had and all this." But we've done that a few times, like, haven't we?
I didn't have any interest in cars, like, really.
Yeah.
But somebody wants to know the best takeaways that are still open in town.
Oh.
What about that Sizzler's place, lads?
Yeah, that seemed alright. Only tried it once.
I only tried it twice. Sizzlers, do you know Fennessy's in town where we got school uniforms straight across the road from there?
Willem Street.
Yeah.
Willem.
Up past Deals and up past the €2 shop and across the road there's a place called Sizzlers. We went in there and got doner wraps, and I went in there myself and I got, I don't know what it's even called, it's some mad box thing, it's like a kebab box, but there's chips, and the chips are fucking lovely, they're pure fresh. Doner meat, chicken, curly fries. There was a piece of chicken which I thought was weird. There was a weird sausage thing that was like it was like a sausage that was made out of a burger. It was like a long burger. It was very weird. So there was that in it, and there was all the sauce in it.
Sausage Royale.
Lettuce and shit like that on top of it. That was fucking decent, no, to be fair. But Sizzlers anyway, yeah. If you want a kebab anyway, I can recommend Sizzlers.
There's still a good few open around the town.
Hong Kong is open as well if someone wants Chinese.
Yeah, Russell was saying there, like, recently, can't wait till this is all over and I get a takeaway. We were like, man, there's loads of takeaways open if you want to get one.
Russell, no, the fellow who's not worried.
Solo Pizza is open. They're not bad. They do the old €5 pizza deals and all that shit, and they deliver and the whole lot.
Do they, yeah?
Yeah, they're grand, like, nice old pizzas, no, to be fair.
No.
Brendan McAuliffe was asking, one thing yous wish you could do on the podcast but can't or haven't been able to yet. I would love to have sex on this table right there with the cameras on and the whole lot.
Yeah.
Not with one of you, know, obviously. Well, unless like, no. I mean, no, I was only joking.
You wouldn't be camera shy, you know, you wouldn't be.
Nah, Jesus, I'd love all that now. That's my main goal, like.
What about eat chicken hut?
There.
Yeah, we'd like to eat chicken hut on the podcast. No?
No, I couldn't be eating, man. Jesus,
I couldn't be listening
to people.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's why we can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's nothing really that we can't do, like. Oh, you bastard.
I don't agree with you, Ed, about them dinners down the Dock Road. Nah, stupid.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think, like, what the fuck can't we do? Like, we can pretty much do whatever we want on this podcast. That's the joys of it.
Cycle.
Yeah.
While doing it. We could make a vase or something like that if we had like a pottery wheel spinnery thing.
We do it like in Ghost.
Yeah,
you stand behind me.
Yeah.
Drums
I'm singing. We'd have to put on a different song then.
Oh my love.
Or we could put
Was that the one? Was that the one?
Or we could put on something else like fucking DJ Pulse. The whispers in the morning. I will have a sleeping tight.
You're making a fucking face and the tune's kicking.
DJ Rankin in the mix, motherfucker. Think boating it.
Yes, I.
Celebrate the summer, dive into the sea.
Yeah, something that we haven't been able to do yet, I would say, is getting on bigger guests. And that's something that the audience is going to have to help us out with. You all need to start subscribing everywhere, lads, and getting the fucking numbers up because
thank the famous people.
Y'all making us look bad out there.
Yeah. And if you know anyone famous who's like famous, then just tell them, be like, oh, lads, you should go on that podcast.
Get on
It'd
that
be really
podcast.
good for your career.
Yeah, and
it won't be good for their career at all.
Yeah. We won't tell them about that.
KC's in Cork opened for one night and the Shades shut them down again because there was too many people.
Bruh.
That KC's, man, I've often drove to Cork just to get to KC's, like, and the queue, man, to be that length.
Yeah.
The queue now, the queue down there is like a fucking queue to get into Duns or something now, like, all the time. The way
KC's.
Yeah. Fucking nice spot now, to be fair.
Yeah, I've never had out of there now.
Yeah.
The only place I can remember eating in Cork is Hillbillies. I'm sure we have that out the road there in Ennis as well. Like.
Yeah, I often went to Ennis just for Hillbillies too.
Yeah.
Richard Walsh, social distancing at its finest. Yeah, that's it. We have to do it. What can we do? What can we fucking do?
What the fuck are we looking there?
MAUs, I think my constant supply of Tiger King memes deserves a mention. Oh, yeah, she's always banging on the Tiger King memes.
Emma does be sending in the memes, yeah. We'll mention those memes that Emma sends in. Mentioned. Consider them mentioned.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. I have Jeff Lowe's phone number, but he might not be the best virtual guest to have. Did you see that? Somebody text him.
No.
Somebody catfished Jeff Lowe.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got his phone number. I think you must have got it from the episode.
Probably Aoife there. I mean, don't ask why or how.
No, well, somebody else did it, Aoife, because I saw it on Facebook. Somebody set up a fake profile and pretended to be this nice, good-looking girl, a young one, and messaged him and was like, oh, how do I know it's you? Send me something. And it was like, hey, he sent a video back and it was all screen recordings of it. Like, he was like, hey, don't worry, and named out her name. It is me, for sure, blah, blah. And I listen, it's him, like.
Yeah.
And fucking on and on then to fucking all chatting, like, you know, and everything. Like, oh, hi, sweetie. And I listen to being a pure fucking pervert, like. And then it was like,
what a perv.
Do you want to do a FaceTime? Or can you FaceTime me real quick and all this? And the person then was like, oh, I can't right now, and blah, blah. And then eventually the FaceTime came on. He showed his face, and then your man who was catfishing him showed his face, and Jeff Loden just cut the thing off straight away.
For fuck's sake.
So that's you probably got the number the same way that person did, Aoife.
Jeff Lowe.
I'm guessing.
I suppose, yeah, he probably has like a fucking website or something with his number on it, does he? Or his business or whatever.
I don't know, did it get leaked on the episode, but surely he changed his number by now, did he?
Don't know. Depends on what he does. All he'd have to do is find out what the fuck he actually does. He must have some main business where his number is on, like.
Yeah, maybe.
No. D Quirk said, someone won 9.7 million in Kerry, the lucky fuckers.
Oh, yeah?
The lotto, I suppose.
Oh, man, imagine winning that money now.
Oh, you'd have so much time to think about what it, imagine how frustrated you'd be. You'd be like, I just won 9.7 million. I'm just going to sit here for a few weeks. Man.
I swear to God, I always said it. If I ever won, like, okay, if I ever did the lotto, first of all.
Yeah.
Right? And if I ever actually won the lotto, I would not be able to just go, oh, yeah, I'll send off that thing, blah, blah. Even if I won 10 grand in a scratch card, I wouldn't be like, oh, pop that in an envelope up to the fucking offices. My bollocks. I just leave there and then, go to Dublin and wait outside the fucking offices.
Of course, yeah. I wouldn't be letting it out of my fucking hand. Whatever it was. Scratch card or lotto ticket.
Like, if I won 25 quid. Nah, but like...
Like, remember, like that woman in... I don't know, like everyone knows her name, but whatever. The woman in Limerick who won the 115 million that time. Like, she was in the pub when that happened, like. Yeah. Just the local pub. And everyone found out at the same time, like. Yeah. You know, and then she was just sitting there with this 115 million euro ticket, like. Apparently, like, they rang fucking banks and they went up to the guards and everything to see, like, could they protect her or something for the night, you know, because everyone fucking knew, like, word was flying all over Garryon and everything about it, like. So, I think then the bank manager came down and met her and put it into the vault, like, in the bank or something like that. Oh, yeah? Yeah, like, fucking. Imagine how paranoid you'd be though if you knew, like, you had this ticket and everyone, you were just after being in the pub and everyone knows now, like. Yeah. Oh, fuck that.
I try to keep it as secret as possible anyway. Yeah. Because all of a sudden I'd have a half brother and sister who never see me or.
Yeah, your man Johnny Stack here said, has there been any word on how the woman that was Button the Pirate Ghost is getting on? No. Button the Pirate Ghost.
Oh, 15 minutes of fame or over.
She pops up every now and then. She got divorced and the whole lot.
Yeah, because he was cheating on her or something, was it? Or she was cheating on him?
He was abusive, wasn't he? He was very abusive, slapping the head off her.
Dead ghost boy.
Apparently. Yeah. This is we have two questions here that Aoife there sent in. Loves the attention, little sicko. Yeah, fucking question 1 from Aoife there. What are your views on so-called aggressive dogs and kids? I have a Rottweiler and 5 kids. You have 5 kids, Aoife, I didn't know that. And people think their faces will be ripped off any day. They won't.
If a child is fucking pulling at a dog's ears and poking him in the eyes and everything, just snap at him. Like,
that's the dodgy part about it, alright. Like, I wouldn't say it doesn't really matter because I've seen it happen with a Jack Russell, like. A Jack Russell now, like, I know a lot of times they're scrappy little fuckers, but I remember one of my nephews years ago when he was small playing with the Jack Russell and then he just decided to pick him up by the fucking tail, like. He just literally just got the dog by the tail and picked him up. He was probably only about 2 at the time, and the dog just spun around and snapped at him and just kind of gnawed at his hand a little bit. Didn't even break the skin or anything, but we were like, Jesus, like, you know, that's how easily it can happen. That wasn't really the dog's fault, like, dog didn't know what was going on, but yeah, I don't know. They say that. But
the same with cats, man. Fucking dodgy cunts. Like, they can just snap there and just go fucking hell for out or all of
claws.
Like.
Cats are just fucking bastards. They don't give
cats
a fuck.
Cats have so many claws, like.
They just don't care, like.
But yeah, I don't know, like,
I'd never have a cat around a child. No fucking way. No way. Because a cat would just literally just look at a child and pause, and then all of a sudden 15 fast slaps in the face. You know the way to do that? Like, you're just like, what the fuck, man?
With all their 8 legs.
Yeah, I saw.
They have, I don't know.
Yeah, I saw a fucking thing. Yeah, I saw a thing one time, one of those vet things. Yeah. Where what you call it? There was a fella brought in his pup because he had an argument. The pup had a little argument with a kitten, and the kitten clawed straight through the pup's eyeball. Wow. Literally destroyed. He had to remove the dog's eye. Clawed straight through his eyeball with his fucking one of his claws, like a little pup.
Look what Dave said.
I saw it there. Yeah. Fucking, yeah, I don't know, the whole thing about, like, dangerous dogs, like, I don't know if that's fair. Like, they say the same about staffs, and staffs are fucking brilliant with kids, like
they say.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
I think they're bred to be aggressive, though, those ones. Like, that's
like, I don't have enough knowledge on the subject to talk
but I've seen it, like, I know lads, like, who bred fighting dogs, like, and Aoife would know them as well, actually, like, that fucking bred dogs is specifically for fighting, like, and they're bred a specific fucking way to make them that way. Like, there's a lot of shit that goes into it. They're not really just born like that, like, you know. So for the most part, I think dogs are fucking. Like, most dogs are good natured as far as I can see, like. But if you act the bollocks with them, obviously, it's dodgy. What was the second part? Yeah, second question was, what's your opinion on people lying to the social welfare?
What?
I don't know. I suppose if it's social welfare, then telling them that you're not working when you are, or you're living with someone you're not supposed to be, that kind of thing.
I mentioned this before, like fucking.
I couldn't really give a shit, like, to be honest.
Yeah, because people have
to the social welfare covered in cement and fucking oil and looking like you're fucking working away.
Like somebody, I mentioned it the last time on this, like fucking, I was at work and somebody sent me a Snapchat and they were like, "Oh, you're useless cunt," on the door and all this shit. I was thinking, like, I'm putting up Snapchats of me all day at work. I'm clearly not on the fucking door, like, but and I was like, and then I followed up with a post after that being like, by the way, I don't give a fuck who's working or not working. I'm not one of these cunts who going like, oh, my fucking taxpayer, I'm paying your fucking door and blah blah, my tax money, blah blah. I don't give a fuck. Like, you have to pay tax, whatever it's going to, it's going to. At the end of the day, like, I'm not going to fucking judge anyone for not working. Everyone has their fucking reasons, like, so.
Or
leave
even
them off.
working and signing, doing both.
If they can get away with it, leave them off. Nothing to do with me.
Exactly, yeah.
Do you know, I wouldn't chance it. Like, I'd be paranoid in case I got caught. So I wouldn't chance it. Like,
I don't know what it is. Like, I don't think like that either. Like, you know, oh, this is wrong and blah blah blah. And just, I don't know. Leave them at it.
I've seen people do a lot fucking worse.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So that's just a minor crime in my eyes. Like, so I'm not going to judge fucking people for that. Like, so
there are a lot of fucking mad things with the whole system, the whole welfare system in this country. All right, that will piss a lot of people off. But like, whose fault is that? Yeah, exactly. You know?
Yeah.
What can you do with them? See what else we have there. Who is this now? Oh, another one asking about fucking cars. Jesus, we just can't keep getting into cars every time it's the two of us. Like, oh, if you were to have any guest on, any guest you want, who would it be? If you were to have any guest you want, who would it be? That's Adam Houlihan asked that.
Celia Holman Lee, she can come on anytime anyway.
Celia Holman Lee?
Yeah, she'd be class.
Ah, Mikey, what the fuck?
I can't even picture her now in my head.
She's about 75?
80.
Mikey likes the old ones, huh? Oh, yeah. I'd say she was probably a cracker back in the day, like, but absolute bitch from what I've heard anyway. Don't know the woman a lot. She could be very nice, but I've heard mad shit about her, like.
What about Gina the Temple?
I don't know, man. Like, I know a lot of girls like who are modelling for her and shit. Like, do you know who she is? Yeah, no. She owns like a modelling agency and shit in Limerick. She's kind of a big deal. Yeah, but I see her on telly and shit like that. But she's probably like 60s now or something.
Did I see her on the Up to Lays ad? No.
Oh
no,
yeah.
I don't watch telly.
Yeah, she's from Carey's Road, like.
Oh yeah.
Posh accent.
Oh yeah. Hi, I'm Celia. Yeah, I don't know, man. Fucking, she could be the nicest woman in the world, but like, I've heard. Like, I knew girls who like kind of worked with her, and like, she's like apparently very like, you're getting fat, like you need to lose a bit of weight and this kind of thing. Oh, yeah? And like, you look at these girls and you're like, they do not need to lose weight. Like, it's fucking like, it's a mad industry though. Cutthroat fucking.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Who would you pick? McGregor?
Yeah, I'd say at the moment it would have to be someone like McGregor, like, because who's bigger than him? Like if you're thinking about like who'd be the biggest guest to get on to get the podcast out there, McGregor's probably one of the biggest names on the planet at the moment. Like. Yeah.
It'd be class to have him on though with Russell, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's another reason. Just see Russell's face. Or see, would Russell have the balls to even turn up if McGregor was coming on? He wouldn't, like. I bet you he'd think he wouldn't come.
Yeah, we'll try and we must get Russell to have like some beef with someone more local.
Yeah, just so you know, lads, Russell acts hard, but he's a pure shitty arse, like.
You didn't like Willie O'D?
Willie O'D.
Oh man,
up the road.
He'd be doable, like.
Yeah, so we could get Willie on, all right.
Not doing, no, not sexually.
We'd walk up. Like,
we'd nearly be able to get him on.
Let's not rule anything out here now. Tickle me with that tash, Willie.
Yeah. I wonder, would Russell turn around to him and be like, go away, Willie, with your snaky eyes.
With your
like
thick neck. Willie with the thick neck. Yeah, I don't know. Like, how the fuck, like, there's other than that, like, just for the sake of like who you'd like to talk to and pick their brain kind of thing, I could think of people, but I don't think many audience members would even be interested in listening to it. Like,
yeah, but just mention their name anyway, sure.
Well, there was one man, like, he's dead now, but Terence McKenna, he was a fella that would have loved to fucking sit down and had a conversation with, like, so someone like that. He was mad into like psychedelic drugs and exploring their consciousness and all that, and fucking other dimensions, but he was a fucking highly intelligent man, like, very articulate. I've listened to thousands of hours of his fucking talks, like, fascinating shit, but he talks about everything. He talks about all history and fucking philosophy and all this, like, just a fascinating character, like.
Yeah. But Chris D'Elia,
yeah, he'd be a snare.
Fuck people.
Yeah, I don't know though, man. Crystal, yeah, boy, he'd turn on you in 2 seconds, that bastard. I'd be paranoid about having him on. Same with Bill Burr.
I
Have you
don't know that.
Bill Burr's another comedian. He'd be on all those. He does his own podcast, but he'd be on all those ones as well, like with the lads. But like he just fucking turns on people half the time. He'd be just in the middle of a podcast and he'd be like, "What the fuck do you mean by that?" And he just starts slagging the bollocks out of him. And the other person, like the person who owns the podcast, is sitting there kind of sweating, like because he's just a pure professional comedian.
Fucking slagged though, like, do you know what I mean?
I know, yeah, but when he's going to town and they're just like, and he's way too good at it then as well. And like he's a weird character, and you don't know if he's kind of serious or not. So yeah, I don't know. Crystal Leah is fucking hilarious. In fairness, no, would be a snare.
Get Russell and Anthony Collins to have a scrap live.
Who said that?
Shane Bradley.
Russell and Anthony Collins, like. What the fuck?
Two fiery redheads killing each other.
Redhead bastard, Joe. That's after taking off on TikTok as well. Did you see that?
No.
Yeah, people are using that. You fucking handicap, yo, redhead bastard, Joe, and all this. Like, there's people like Anthony Collins has been fucking posting them, going, I have no idea who these people are. They keep getting sent to me. It's flying around on TikTok. Just random people miming it, like,
for fuck's sake.
Yo, redhead bastard, Joe. Fucking hell, he's gas. Yeah, he's fucking.
The mayor of Weston, huh?
The mayor of Weston.
Big gas to have him on, wouldn't it? How do you feel about the way your son is constantly pranking you?
Well, that handicap.
Send you to the Chinese to pick up a Chinese and 12 tins of coke.
12 tins.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Fucking hell. Yeah. I'd see, is there more questions? There should be. Yeah, again, this is like Marie Kenny. What's with everyone doing the TikTok? Are you going to start doing them? No, we're not. I'm definitely not anyway. I
tested one out, alright. As I said, I fucking downloaded it to use one or two of the effects on it, and then I actually just made one for the crack, and then I was just like, nah.
Yeah, you see some funny stuff on them now, alright, like that adults do, but like when you see just adults doing all those dance routines and all, like where they're really fucking cheesy. Even know it's just like, we're going to get a copyright strike over you now again.
And a lot of, yeah, because that was exactly like the song. Like. But yeah, the thing that annoys me about it is, I know it's only for the crack, like, and stuff like that, but there's a lot of people there that are just literally trying it and then just uploading their first attempt.
Yeah,
100%.
Perfect
like when
first.
I did it, I did two of them. I did that one where it's like I just flicked the switch.
Yeah.
And I changed into Mary Bot Works in Centra.
Yeah.
But it took me fucking about 15 goes, I'd say, man, to get the flip to get it right, like. Timing. And I wasn't happy with it, like, even if it was a small bit off, I was like, nah, try it again. But there's a lot of people that are like, I just flip the switch, flip.
Yeah. And have you noticed?
And then it changes.
Yeah.
You know?
I fucking, I've noticed like nearly every one of them that I see on Instagram, it'll say TikTok in the corner. It's a mile out of sync. I don't know if they're just shit at doing them.
Yeah, but that's the thing, that's what they're doing.
Just brutal at it, like.
Yeah, because they're just uploading their first attempt. If they try a couple of times, they'll get it. Because the way it is, when you're making a TikTok, the sound is playing while you're recording.
Yeah.
But it's not picking up. Like if you talk into it or whatever, if you sing along to a song, it's just going to replace it with the audio at the end. So it plays along so you can mime it.
Yeah.
So if a song is playing, it's fucking very easy to mime. Exactly, if you don't get it right, just try it again.
It's been annoying the shit out of me. I was thinking, like, is it like when they're uploading it to Instagram that it's putting it out of sync or something? Because sometimes shit like that happens. But fucking, there's one girl who puts them up the whole time then and they're perfect. Like, so I was like, she can't be the only one who's fucking figured out how to upload it right or whatever, like.
But yeah, I think people are just fucking not being picky enough with it. It's a bit annoying, but they're only doing it to pass time, so I'll leave them off. Yeah,
I don't know. Some of them I think are trying to get famous though.
Yeah.
They're taking this shit serious, like. They're TikTokers now. That's what they do. They're about that life.
They're taking and talking.
Taking and talking.
Leave them off.
The happen and the happen. Who else have we here? Oh yeah. John McCauley was asking, do we think that Carol Baskin killed her husband? Whacked him.
We addressed this already.
We addressed all of that shit.
Or she whacked him, yeah. Fed him to tigers, they snacking. Snacking, like.
Yeah, speaking of fucking conjuring, I was laughing to myself the other night when I came up with that, fucking being stuck in my room so long that I was just going to summon a demon to my room. I was thinking of a way of fucking getting a haunty one into the room without actually getting a haunty one into the room, do you know? She's a literal haunty one then, haunting the place.
Oh,
that was funny though. If I do say so myself.
Hey, you guys.
Oh no, you're going to do a take in the Mikey, cuz?
Sure, might as well.
Oh, he's going to do it live. No
Yes.
pressure now, Mikey. Is this your first time doing it live, taking the Mikey? You're going to have to speak up, man, because I'd say your old mic is a bit low anyway.
Take- Taking the live, Mikey.
What does a black kid and a tornado have in common?
Oh, God.
Yeah, we're going there.
Oh,
It only takes one to ruin an entire neighbourhood.
for fuck's sake.
Jesus Christ.
My favourite sex position is the JFK. I splatter all over her while she screams and tries to get out of the car.
Fuck.
Race car backwards is race car. Race car sideways is how Paul Walker died.
Oh, Jesus
for fuck's
Christ.
sake. Oh, taking the Mikey.
I wasn't even going to play him out there.
That's all we have time for. Yeah, fucking race car spelled backwards is actually race car.
Yeah. So is Otto.
So it's what?
Otto out of The Simpsons.
Otto, is
Yeah.
it? I thought you said auto. I was like, how the fuck is it?
That's Otto.
Yeah, palindrome is a word that's spelled the same backwards. And as far as I know, the like
Alright.
civic and all those, I think the
I
longest.
thought you were saying that word was. I,
think-
was like, what is that for the people?
Yeah, yeah, that's what they're called, a palindrome. And I think the longest one is rotivator. I think that's the longest one. in the-
Rotivator?
Rotivator,
What's
yeah.
it mean?
It's a rotivator machine, like for like turning soil and shit. Is it, Mikey?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Be like a farmer's tool, wouldn't it?
To make it easy to, plant stuff.
Sounds
Plant
like,
your
sounds,
seed.
like, sounds like a shit name for a Jeep. Doesn't it? A Mitsubishi Rotivator.
Yeah,
Mitsubishi Bighorn.
yeah. Just in case anyone ever gets asked in the quiz, what's the longest palindrome in the English language? I'm fairly sure it's the rotivator. Could be wrong though. Check
Lads,
it.
I need to get
Check
back
that
into this
shit.
podcast and my arse cheek is dead on the left. My passenger side arse cheek is dead.
We've gone an hour and a quarter now, basically.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jesus.
My near side arse cheek if you're going to the NCT centre. Or no, it's not my near side. It's my yeah, it is my near side.
offside rear,
No, near side.
near side rear,
Near side rear, yeah.
near side rear.
That's how
Get
I
that
always
checked.
remember what near side and offside are in an NCT report. It's the opposite of what you think.
Yeah,
That's how I remember.
yeah. I used to have a way of remembering it, but I forget what it was. It was something like the nearest to the curb or something.
Oh yeah.
Is the near side? No.
Well,
you
it's the
pull up-
passenger side, like.
Yeah.
If you pull
So
up
if
to
you
the
pull
same with the sailor missing.
Yeah. Yeah, fucking Dave there is asking, oh yeah, someone just said there, any chance of Rubber Bandits showing up? Blind Boy be class. Oh yeah, Blind Boy would actually be cool to get on the fucking podcast as well. Forgot about him.
What about Big Nasty?
Blind Boy is a funny guy. Huh?
Big Nasty?
Big Nasty? Nah, not a fan.
I wouldn't like him, no.
I don't
Not
really,
Jamaican, like.
I don't know much about him. Like,
He was on that song with Craig David, wasn't he?
was he?
Yeah. Can't
No
remember it
idea.
or anything, but it sounds good, doesn't it?
I haven't a clue. Big Nasty. He has his own show, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't know much about him. Yeah, Blind Boy would actually be a fucking good one as well now. Couldn't imagine it though. I'd say Blind Boy's a very busy boy. Very busy boy doing his
Flat
own
out.
podcast and
Podding
things.
his own cast.
And fucking, well, I suppose at the moment he's not very busy, but sure. Times are strange at the moment, so you can't really get anyone on. But that's another thing, fucking, that's what he's asking there, like any sign of Judy Fitzgerald coming on. She was the next guest that we had lined up to come on probably like 2 weeks ago or whatever, when we had to fucking shut the whole lot down, like. So she'll be coming on at fucking, I don't know, when it's safe to do so, I suppose. Disaster. She should be an interesting one, like, as well. Just a lot of things going on. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
the longest. Mother-in-law. Mother-in-law is an anagram for woman Hitler. It's not, is it?
No.
Is it though?
No, man. Can't be.
An anagram is a different thing. And there's just
An anagram is when you shuffle
Mix
the
it
words around, yeah. Shuffle the
Oh.
letters around to make it.
Mother-in-law and woman hit. Oh, wished. M-O. Oh, no, where's M? No, that's W. Okay. M-O-C-H-E-R.
Fuck's sake.
Nah, there's not enough, is there? I-N-H-I-T.
I think there is.
Oh, I was looking,
there
I was
is.
mixing up fucking. I'll go out of it. I don't know.
Mother-in-law, woman Hitler. Yeah, fucking. What about, what's this? The two Johnnies would be a laugh. I haven't a clue what the story is with them two Johnnies. I don't really know much about them. I haven't really seen much of
Yeah,
their
I
stuff
dunno.
or
I saw
anything.
They're a
That
bit
sound.
cleaner than we are. Like
I'd say they're a bit too clean cut now, alright. They seem to be on like RTE stuff and FM and shit like that, so they're definitely not like us. We're not cut from the same cloth.
No, we speak our
But
mind.
come on, and call one of them a spastic messing and he'll be like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, what's that?
I'm only slagging, man.
Yeah. But
Didn't
yeah,
really mean that.
they brought out a funny old song there now, fucking couple of months ago. Can't remember what it's called, but it was good.
Yeah, they seem to be doing well. Like their fucking podcast is always well up there in the charts, 1 or 2. It's always themselves and Blind Boy to be fucking scrapping for first spot most of the time. Every now and then, for some reason, then Joe Rogan blows the two of them out of it. I don't know how the fuck that happens, but anyway.
And Joe gets the really big celebrities and Alex Jones or Elon Musk or someone like that. Blows them out of it.
Yeah, it's gas. Like.
Oh, Emma Hughes did one there. Santa is Satan.
Oh yeah. Yeah, apparently like Santa Claus
right?
comes from Satan's claws back in the day. Mad stories about all that shit as well. King Nimrod.
Neo is an anagram of 1. You know, Neo from The Matrix.
Yeah, and he was the one.
I'm the one.
That's fucking crazy shit. Yeah.
Wrap it up, will we?
I'd say so, yeah.
Might as well.
I would just say to fucking people to chill out and enjoy this fucking break while you can. Might seem a bit tough, but reality is going to come back with a fucking slap soon. And you're going to be sick to death of that too in a few weeks. So I would say use this time wisely. Try something new. Maybe do a fucking online course.
Learn a foreign language.
Learn a new language, yeah. Fucking anything. Pick up a guitar, something.
Draw a picture.
Do something.
Send us money.
Do a bit of send us lots of money.
Invent something.
Do something, man.
Make a weird food combination. Try it.
And if you don't have any mad skills, don't be feeling bad about it either. It's not a competition online like to be fucking
skillful.
Who can do the coolest shit. Just
Pa Scanlon enjoyed it anyway. Boy, Pa, nice one. He was here all the time.
Pa Scanlon.
You should tell absolutely everybody that you know how to listen.
Which lads, fucking I don't know. I'm being optimistic about the whole thing anyway. I know it's very easy to get fucking down about it and all, but we're smashing this, like, in fairness. Smashing the shit out of it. Everyone I know is fucking staying at home, like, and not acting the bollocks with it.
Yeah, like as I said, we're going for walks and stuff like that. Like, and when I'm going for a walk and I see people, I'm kind of looking, going, Jesus, a lot of people around, but it's nothing compared to what is around in a normal day. Like,
you don't
sometimes
think that, the 5G towers is exacerbating the coronavirus.
You
what?
The 5G towers.
Mikey's bringing in the conspiracy theories.
There's people trying to burn down one of the towers above Donegal. Like.
Yeah, I would say say there's probably a good chance that those 5G towers are dangerous. All right, I don't know, but like coronavirus is a separate thing, I would imagine, since people in countries where they don't have 5G have the coronavirus. So
some are saying that the coronavirus symptoms are similar to radiation sickness. Like, it's only some of them. Like, I mean, Israel doesn't have any 5G. There's hundreds of people after dying in Israel.
Okay. Exactly, yeah. So there's loads of countries like that don't have 5G and people have the coronavirus, like, so. But it's possible, I suppose, that 5G is fucking people up as well, and they're coming in and it looks like the coronavirus has similar symptoms. I don't know. Then I've heard as well then, like, that experts have tested these 5G technology and have said that, like, that it's less harmful than like previous versions and shit. So apparently the higher the frequency, the less it will fuck us up. That's what they're saying. So
there is pictures of trees beside his mess, and they're all, and half of them are dead. Like they want the trees right beside the mess. Yeah,
I don't know. Then is that just a fucking coincidence or what? Like, trees die sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
But like, I saw a post online that said, like, there's a very simple test you can do. Like, the higher the frequency, the less it will penetrate stuff, like especially your skin and shit like that. And it says, he said, a simple test you can do is, you know, the way on your Wi-Fi router, there's usually two bands. There's the 2.4 gigahertz and there's the 5 gigahertz. So he said, put it on 5 gigahertz, connect to it, walk outside your house and see how quickly it dies off.
Oh, you were saying that.
And then switch it to 2.4 and do the same, and the signal will be way stronger because it penetrates stuff. It won't be as fast, but the signal actually penetrates better. So apparently, like, 5G is not as bad. Who the fuck knows?
We've a few first timers. Look,
scrap going on here now between Wings and Aoife.
Pa Scanlon is a first time listener. Fair play to you. And so is Aoife. Fair play to you. Welcome along. Follow all the medias.
Aoife who? Great podcast. I'll be tuning in more often. Oh yeah, Aoife's hardly fucking I don't know. She's been following there for a while anyway. I've seen her. I was talking to her brother.
She just realised now that we're legends, like, after all this time.
Probably, yeah.
Fuck, you should go back and watch all the other episodes and follow everything actually.
Last time I saw Aoife, she was a little child running around inside in her house when I was in there with her brother. That's how long ago, like, it was.
Fuck.
I was only a young fella myself, sure. Only a young boy.
I still am.
Jesus Christ, who's Weezo? Who's this Weezo giving the best of cheek? Rosie
We
Clark.
won't even entertain that now. We'll get arrested.
I'm trying to read these. I'm after missing a lot of comments there. 86D, that's D, isn't it?
Fair play.
D Quark.
Cheers, bye.
Yeah, I don't know, lads. Have we anything else that we need to address?
Whoa, jinx! Imagine if it was just if we were just jinxed and then we couldn't talk for the rest of the episode. Mikey was like, "Will we wrap it up?" And we were like, "We can't talk. We're jinxed."
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. There isn't anything else, like, is there? Just fucking shout out to everyone who got in touch, lads, over the last few weeks and wishing us well and all that. We had one fucking listener actually, man, got in touch from America, Mike, to ask, like, how is everything back here? Are we still able to work and all? Are we okay for money and shit like that? Like, I was like, Jesus Christ, like,
legend.
Just fucking proper checking in to see that everything's okay. Like, all the listeners are legends, though, to be fair.
Yeah.
Fucking shout out to Shauna Mack there as well before she has a heart attack.
She wants another shout out.
She's constantly.
She's some fucking man for a shout out.
She likes an old shout out, that one.
Yeah. Dave has an idea there. He said, ask everybody watching this to share the podcast on their preferred platform before we wrap it up.
Ah, yeah.
So yeah, if everybody wants to share the podcast.
Yeah, do that now. I'm going to go to each one of your social media accounts and make sure that you've shared it.
Yeah, because if you didn't, there will be war.
Come on,
there'll be war creation. Does it say how many people are watching at the moment? No? Oh, it does. 23.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this will be saved and uploaded afterwards anyway, I suppose. So
yeah,
people can watch it later on and all of that.
You can watch it again.
And yeah, just fucking stay safe, lads. Stay home. Ride this bitch out. Normal life will resume soon enough, and we'll all be bitching about that too. So enjoy it while it lasts. That's my advice.
Peace out.
Other than that,
cool. So, all right, boys.
Cheers. Slán, everyone.